So really quickly this morning while I'm all on my own. So I was sitting here in the break room this morning when I got here, putting my shoes on, putting my socks on. Well, when I bent over to put my shoe on, the chair leg broke and I landed on my butt on the floor. Now I know that it's because this chair is old. I don't even think they make them like this anymore. The screws that held the metal frame of the legs were loose, and it was wiggly when I first sat down on it. But the legs literally busted off the chair, like the whole back set of back legs. Yeah. So I started my Monday out by breaking a chair. I'm done with this day already. And it's currently 5:40 and I'm taking lunch break. And it, in a way I kind of laugh about it because it really was funny how it happened. But this is the third chair I've broken here at work. It really, and I guess I keep trying to tell myself that the chairs that have broken, there's been something wrong with. But seriously, I'm the only one that's breaking them, and I'm the heaviest here. It really just puts a damper on the day, And I started the day feeling really good. My husband didn't come home last night because he's still in New York. Stayed an extra day to finish painting his mom's house, or to get more of it done, so there's not so much to do next weekend when we go down. So I had to take care of the dogs and stuff this morning, but I woke up feeling really good. Like, bring on Monday. At the start of my day, I break a chair. Oh, Lordy. Oh well. Lots to do on my to-do list today, both at work and at home. I need to, because my husband's not home to let the dogs out of the kennel, I need to leave work at 11:30, which is my 8 hours. But normally the dogs are only in the kennel for between when my husband leaves and I get home. It's only for like 5 hours. Well, today it's going to be like 8.5, so I really need to leave here after 8 hours to go let them out of the kennel. But really quickly before my break is over, I'm going to eat my chili, and I will show you a screenshot of my app for the points. I think it's 10 points total. I have a sugar-free Hawaiian fruit punch single in a liter of water. Still a little sweet. I think I might add more when I drink it down a bit. And I believe 3 points for my coffee, but you'll see in my app. See you in a little bit. Hi guys, I'm a hot mess and I know it, but I have to tell you what a turnaround today has been. Have you ever been so blessed by something that beyond your wildest dreams, something you've prayed for years and years and years, but it was bigger and more of a blessing and it enabled you to bless other people? Well, that happened today. Without naming numbers, I got home from work today to find a very unexpected check in my mailbox that allowed us to fill our pantry and our cupboards without going, all right, when's the next paycheck coming? It allowed us to pay bills that had been unexpected when they happened, and now we were trying to slowly pay them off. It's allowed us to make donations to a couple organizations that are very important to us, and still be able to save something. No large purchases were made, but the comfort of knowing that I don't have to wait till I get my paycheck and the whole thing is gone before I've even filled my gas tank is nice. It's something I've been praying for years for. And I never in my wildest dreams expected to receive something like this. So needless to say, after work, I was at the bank. I took my little dogs with me. We went to Costco because there's been things we've needed, but we've been trying to make it by without. I got those things. No extra purchases, but I got those things. I didn't mind waiting the 2 hours in line. I went to the grocery store. You know how hard it is to find fat-free half and half around this place? Like, nowhere I go has fat-free half and half. Nowhere. Seriously, within a 40-minute radius, nobody has even a pint of fat-free half and half. Come on now. Really? Not even Costco. Ugh. But anyway, I found a store that had it. I went there and everything I needed was on sale. So I got like enough deli meat to put in the freezer because it was like almost $3 off a pound. So I got enough deli meat to put in the freezer. And only my husband usually has that, but you know, I actually got a little bit for myself. I don't, as a rule, eat it because it's just too much money. You know, for me to eat, you know, like that. But today was just, it turned around today. Turned around a lot. The dogs were great. It seemed like everybody was patient at Costco, which is a surprise. Not so patient people on the way home, but, you know. But I just had to share, I guess, because it floored me, first off. It floored me. I was so not expecting. Honestly, I got the mail because I was expecting a magazine. So I just started ordered the Weight Watchers magazine about a week or two ago. I was kind of hoping it'd be here by now, but I was looking to see if it was in my mailbox. And I got this instead. I'll take this instead. And no matter how today ends up turning out, I don't care. It was a cat's furry behind. I'll take it. It was funny too. I hadn't eaten since my break was at 5:30 in the morning. I had my chili on top of some leftover roasted potatoes and onions and peppers that I had made for breakfast on yesterday, actually. My chili was a half a serving for 2 points. The potatoes and vegetables were 2 points. That's 4. I had a serving underneath of that because there weren't a whole lot of potatoes and stuff, and I needed it to go me a long time. Oliver, it's water. I put a little bit of polenta, some polenta squares that I had made. And that was 3. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. And then I put a slice of Gouda on there. For 3 makes 10. My coffee was 1 point for 11. And that 1 point was, no it wasn't, it was 3. My coffee was 3 points. So that makes 13 for the day. As far as up until 5:30 goes. I did not eat until, believe it or not, a deli sample at Shaw's. So what was that about? See, it's 4 o'clock. About 2 o'clock. I had, I don't know, maybe a half ounce of deli meat. They gave me a sample when they were cutting my meat, which was really good. And then, because I hadn't eaten anything and I knew I had some points to play with, I got I can't even read it. Oh, duh. A Caribou Coffee sea salt caramel iced coffee. Really, really, really good, but really rich, and I've had half of it, and it's kind of making me sick, so I don't know if I'm going to drink the rest of it. There's a little too much dairy in it for this one. I may actually save it and water it down with my regular coffee. I might do that. Yeah, but it's 4 o'clock. I don't want to be up all night, so maybe I will save that and do it tomorrow. I don't know how many points this is. Hang on. Can't read with my glasses on. I would say the half that I had is probably 4 points, but I haven't put it in yet. You'll see it in my app. But so that was pretty much lunch. That and a half of an ounce of deli meat. But I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. And honestly, I think I only get hungry about now because I get anxious, stressed, or bored. So one of the things that I've come to realize over this last weekend, when I've pretty much had the weekend to myself and the dogs, I didn't have to worry about anybody. I was able to get a little bit more rest. I still didn't sleep through the night, which is not unusual for me. I just didn't wake up as many times. So I felt a little more rested when I got up. And I came to the realization that I spend most of my day in my office/sewing room because I don't want to be near the kitchen. In my sewing room, I don't eat in there beyond, I'll quickly eat dinner in there, but then I immediately bring everything out, and that's just, I don't want it near my fabric. I don't want food and oils near my papers. So if I have papers and stuff out, I will not eat in there. But usually if I'm just on the computer, I will eat in there, and then I will quickly bring everything back out, and I'll go back in. And other than a quick dinner in there, I reach for my drink. I reach for my sugar-free drink or water when I'm in there. I found when I was out here this weekend, it's not that I was hungry, but I was looking, it's like if I got bored or whatever, I got up and I was starting to look around the kitchen for things to eat. And I had forgotten that that's why I originally decided to start spending a lot of my time in my sewing room. I can do anything in my sewing room except cook dinner, really. The bathroom, I have another bathroom down that way, and it's right next door. So if I don't even have to come through to this end and to go through the kitchen to use the bathroom in the master bedroom. But on the other hand, I don't want to be holed up in that room and feel it. I don't feel like I'm a prisoner in there yet, but I'm afraid I might. So the dogs and I have been trying to make a conscious effort to veg out in the living room. They've had a long day. They're currently sacked out. Yeah. I wore them out. We were literally in Costco. They were in their little bag, and they went in with me, and I rested the bag in the toddler part of the cart, the little seat, because I knew the bottom would be full. And they stayed in there. They didn't make a peep. And it was funny, because when I stopped, Oliver would scratch at the little netting on the bag. And Nellie's like, this is an old hat. But Oliver would, when we stopped, would scratch. Start moving again, he'd lay down, just like a little kid. It was the funniest thing. I did have them stay in the cart at Shaw's, or stay in the truck at Shaw's, because I originally only went in for half and half, but then I saw that the deli meat was on sale, and the vegetables I needed were on sale, and even my half and half was on sale for almost $1 off. So I was like, oh, I better get these. Well, I ended up waiting for deli meat for like 10 minutes. Which, I guess in the grand scheme of things, especially after Costco, wasn't much, but my truck got a little warmer than I intended. Thank goodness I left a window open and parked in the shade. But anyway, I will quit running my mouth. Honestly, I had to share with somebody the blessing that we got today. Because it enabled me to not only pay off things and to fill our pantry and our freezer again, but it enabled us to bless others. And that's honestly, that was the most fun part of the whole thing. I really honestly hate shopping. Shh. Don't tell my sister. She already picks on me enough. Don't tell her I said that. But I hate shopping. Really, seriously. I hate shopping. Oof. I love to grocery shop, love to menu plan, love to cook it. Hate clothes shopping. Costco shopping is horrible. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. It's awful. So anyway, the best fun was being able to bless other people. And to listen to the creditors go, you really want to pay it all off? Yes, I do. Thank you. All right, we'll talk to you in a little while. I'm not sure what's for dinner, but we'll see.